Hello, welcome to this video. Today we're looking at Microsoft Forms. So that's forms.office.com and a new feature that they've recently released, which is the present feature. So a number of times we want to do an activity in the classroom with our students where we want to just maybe at the start of the lesson or at the end of the lesson as an exit ticket, we want to do a survey. And with tools like Quizzes or Kahoot, you can do that. It'll bring up a link and away you go, or Mentimeter, for example. Well, now with Forms, you can create your quiz, and here's one I've done. If you're not familiar with adding pictures to create a picture type quiz in Forms, then click on the banner in the top right hand corner and you can watch my video on that. But they've now added a new present feature, so you can add your questions as you do. One thing I like to do when I'm creating a quiz for students, and this one's just a bit of fun, is that I use sections. So sections are quite nice, so they're not having to scroll lots on their phone. So I've added a few questions on each section, different types of questions. So I've got a picture question, I've got a multi-choice question, and then I've got a free text question. So you add that in, and links below, and another link in the banner in the top right hand corner for my playlist on accessing all of my Forms videos if you need to know how to do any of those types of questions. So having added your questions in, you'll see that there is now an option called Present. So when you click on Present, it brings up this format. It gives a QR code there, which students can scan with their mobile device. And then as you get the responses in, you can see this one's already been filled in, and you start to see what answers they're providing. So it's really nice. You can see, there we are. We've got the responses to the picture one. If we go next, we've got those bars on the different fruit they like. And then if we go to the last one for the free text, we end up with a word cloud starting to form with the larger text relating to those responses that have been given more often. So just if I split my screen slightly here, we'll just I can show you what it looks like as we go. So let's make it slightly narrower and do the same with this one. You can see what happens. So we go back to the start. So this is what the teacher will have up the front. This is what the student will access on their phone having scanned the code. They will put in their response. Hit submit, and you can see that starting to change, and we've now got different responses and it appearing live. So really useful feature, the great functionality of Forms, but now the option to ensure that students can pick it up on their phone. Just as before, if we just jump back, you've got that when you collect responses, you've got the ability to choose who you want. So it may be that you want students to automatically have to sign in. I find that when it comes to doing a formative assessment, I'm just trying to get an idea of what the group is aware of. So I'm happy to use anyone can respond, but you can choose which option of those you want prior to then going to create the QR code. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, remember to subscribe to the channel and join me again soon for more EdTech videos. Thanks for watching.